Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in. This is going to be, I think, part 3. It'll verify in the title, whatever it was. Part 3 of my summer journal series. I'm making 2 summer journals. They're both from the same book. Recap. This is about the seashore. It's a 1950s book. It is 1957. One is going to be ring bound. The other is going to be a sewn in. I thought what I would do is I would show you the sewn in pages. I already picked the pages. I may pick more though. So let's look at what we got. Again, I'll just show you the back. Did some washi on the side. Did book corners on the front only, and built the spine up out of some chipboard that I got by recycling some chipboard that I found in my receiving department. I'm always digging in their garbage and stuff. They probably think I'm a lunatic, but they're not far off. Anyway, here's the 2 signatures that came out of the book. Now I am actually, I'll tell you, let me recap for you in case you didn't see the first video on how I do this. Whenever I'm going to sew in a signature, especially in books that the pages are vintage, because they get a little crumbly. Not crumbly necessarily, but they're fragile. I take coffee dyed paper, an idea I got from Possum Patty. Oh God, my memory, I'm so sorry. Plenty of other journalers do this. I know they do. Creators do this all the time. It took me a while to figure this out though. I'm doing it with coffee dyed paper. I did this one with coffee dyed paper. Now I glue it on. This stitching is decorative only, but I'm going to tell you, the more that I look at this coming out of these, I think I'm going to leave it. I don't think I'm going to cut that off. We'll see once we get the signature sewn in. Now I think what I'm going to do with this book is what I kind of already do with my other books, is I think I'm going to have 3 signatures. I'm going to put the first signature with the first part of the book, the last signature with the second part of the book, and in the middle, I think I'm going to have just pages, just a variety of pages. Now I'm going to incorporate pages into this too. So let me show you the pages that I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at some just lined, kind of off-white creamy journal pages. And again, I took the coffee dyed paper. I didn't do stitching along these. I may go back and do it. I don't know. It seems like I should now that I'm looking at it. But that's going to be one. I had found these actually in a a typing book from the 50s that I had thrifted a long time ago. These were some tests that were just tucked inside of the book. You know, Lawn-Yop, that's what I call it anyway. Lawn-Yop. For those of you who are not familiar, I live in southern Louisiana, and Lawn-Yop is the Cajun word for just a little something extra. So this was Lawn-Yop in that book. I found them stuck in between the pages. I cut them down. So I think what I'm going to have to do is do some reinforcing here with that coffee dyed paper. So I've got work to do there. This is out of an Echo Park Cartabella, actually, paper pack. So they were some offcuts from another project that I was doing. And I said, I'm just going to cut these down into shorter pages. So what basically will happen, it'll just cover like this. And I might do pockets here. So on these, just not sure yet. But I also rounded the corners on these. Okay, this is actually out of some Happy Mail that I recently received, and I absolutely love the color of this paper and all this Ernst and Winnie, I guess, or I'm assuming that's Winnie. Anyway, I love this. So thank you for this, and I think I'm going to have to go and do some reinforcing on that also. This is called manila paper, and I had kind of seen other people use it. It almost feels like it feels a lot like construction paper, to be honest with you, but it's a little bit thicker. It's just neat. It's just different, the feel of it. And of course, I love the color. So again, I'll probably have to go and reinforce that. I picked this peachy color because it was a paper that I already had. There's nothing on it, and I just liked the color. So got that. This is some ledger paper, again, that came from a Happy Meal. And the color, just loved it. So I thought that would be interesting. This is, if you are clerical, you may recognize this. Avery, the office product line Avery, they put out a bunch of different indexes, and this comes in like the 1 through 31, and it may come in others. I just cut this down because I loved the colors and the fact that it said note. And it's kind of thick. I won't have to reinforce that. And the other side is blank. So I was putting some binders together recently, and I wasn't using these pages, so I repurposed them. I wonder if I have them right here, I'll show you what they look like. I may not, though. Nope, don't have them. Anyway, this again came out of Happy Mail. I had never had any of these sea charts, ocean charts. I had never had any, and I'd seen Carla Frizzell use them. I think she has a book that she pulls from, and she loved them, and I can see why now. These are fantastic. Now, they were bigger. I had to cut them down, and then I had to fold them over, which is fine, but I still think I'm going to go back and reinforce these. They are a little thick, but I feel like I want to reinforce them. Now, on this one, I finished this one, as you can see. I went ahead and I stitched just around it and made like a little side tuck here. Yeah, I think my intention anyway right now, before I put the book together, that this may change, is to have these be the center pages. That's what I'm thinking, that these sea charts will be the center pages of the book. Yeah, in fact, I think it's these. All of these that I stitched, that's kind of where my mind was going. They're all a little bit different. So we'll see. We'll see. And then these were a couple of extras. So that's the pages. So let me go, and I'm going to reinforce a couple of them, and then we'll put them together. Okay, so I think I've got all the paper trimmed up with, let me show you. I did something different on this one. I used some, it's not cardstock, it's not it is scrapbook paper, but it's the thin scrapbook paper. And I like that. I like that a lot. So I just wanted some color on the edge of that one. I thought that would be kind of cool. I may do it on this one too. I may find another color and do it on that one. Okay, guys, let's see what we got. I'd already had these stitched. Did some paper, some colored paper on this and this, just to make it a little more interesting, visual interest. I left these little pages, I just left it like this. I liked the look of that. I'm okay with that. No stitching. Just, that turned out really dark, huh? I liked it. And then this coffee dyed paper, I went ahead and did stitching on this. Left these. Did a different decorative stitch on the manila pages. Kind of neat. And again, I'm thinking about leaving. I'm thinking about leaving all these threads. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna put the book together and we'll decide then. Here's another different kind of little, it's a zigzag, but it's not like the typical zigzag. And then I left the C charts with no stitching here because they had so much stitching already. Yeah, okay. Let's do something here real quick. Let's try and put some pages together, some signatures together, rather. There's only 2 of these sheets. I know, I wanted more, but there's only 2. Okay, we're gonna put these I'm gonna line them up here just so I can kind of get an idea of what I've got going on here. Like I said, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 3 signatures. Let me get some of this out of the way. I think I'm going to do 3 signatures. I'm going to have one with the first part of the book. The last signature is going to be the last part of the book, which will be this and this. And then the middle signature will be nothing but pages. It'll have no story in it. So, if I've done the count right, 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have to pull more pages. Okay. Already made a mistake. Not a mistake, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to do, I think, I'm going to start out with this beautiful green paper. Okay. Now, one thing that I don't have pulled yet is the Cartabella paper pack. I did it for the ring band, but I did not do it for this. Did I? Oh, look. Those are all extras, y'all. Oh, no. You know what these are? I know what these are. When we first put these together for the ring bound journal, my coils that I had ordered were not big enough. I had to order more that were bigger, and they came in. So we're going to do another part of the series, putting it together. So these actually may work. I might be able to put them all together now. So that's what those pages are. Okay, I remember now. I do remember now. I used all the Cartabella pack. I used it all. Shoot. You know, there's only like 12 pages. Now I have some offcuts left, but they're not full-size pages. Oh no. Okay, we'll work with what we got. Let's see. What would be... Let's do one of these bright peachy color pages here. And then what we said was we would do the C chart as the signature side. Okay, let's just, let's see, did I do that? Hold on. Let me put one of these in here. I like that. I love this manila. I love this paper. It's really cool. And then this C chart, I'm going to put this typing test on here. I don't know if other creators, if you're watching this, I've done this before, and that's why I'm mentioning it here. I have literally gotten all of this prepped, put it all together, and whenever I get done and look at it, I've started all over. I have, because I'm just not been satisfied with the way the pages were coming together. Okay, let's see. So I got this one, got this one, got this one, and I don't have this one. Okay, let's just do this one right in the front. How about that? See how these, I'm loving these. But again, I may not leave them. We'll see. And then I would have one of these notes and one of these to go in here also. let's see what we have. I've got 2 pages, then the story. I've got the manila 2 pages and then the story. And I've got this typing test and then boy, that's cute, isn't it? Oh, I don't know, I may do that. I sure might do it like that. Now look, see how it's the pages still stack, because again, we added bulk. For those of you who are new to this, anytime, it doesn't matter if the paper's thin or not, you're still adding bulk to each page, so the pages are gonna stack. We're gonna go through, I'm gonna trim this, don't worry, we're gonna fix it. But just to let you know, that's why I said in the beginning, when you add things like washi tape or cardstock to reinforce pages like this, you're adding even more bulk, so your stack is going to stack way out. So keep that in mind. Let's see, I want to include this also, but I'm not sure that that is the look that I'm going for. Let's see, this look. We may do something like this. How about, how about this? I like this better. Yes, I like this better. Okay. Then we have this, so you have a piece of cardstock that you can put a pocket, or it's significant weight, so it's gonna hold more. Okay, so I've got 3 and then the story, and then I've got the manila paper. I've got this paper. I think what I will do here is this. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, and then the story, and then I'm going to typing test and a C chart. And then this has a built-in tuck already right here. So you can see it's got a little tuck right there. Okay, and then the signature. I like this signature just like this. Okay. Again, I'm going to go off camera. We'll do the other signatures first, but I'm going to trim this up off camera. Okay, so that's the first signature's got the first part of the story in it. Okay, now let's go to the middle signature, and we will start with, I'm probably, oh, I love this sunshine page. Okay, let's do this. Probably gonna do this and this, since it's nothing, it's going to be nothing but just pages. So I already know that I'm gonna have to pull extra pages. So what I might do is use, yes, okay, that would be good, huh? That yellow on that yellow. Let's do the sunshine in this. Okay. And then we'll do this. I like this and this together. Actually, I think I'm going to do this and this one. Okay. I'm missing the peachy one. I'm missing the peachy. And okay, here's my signature. I am missing this one and the peach. Okay. How do we want to do this, guys? No, I'm not crazy about that. because then it's going to be like this. I like it like that. Okay, let's break. Well, no, I love that. All right, let's break this up. I may leave these out. I may leave these out of this signature. I sure might. I might pull something different. It's just not working for me. How many pages do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go look for some different pages. We'll put this one to the side and let's go on with our other signature. Let me try. I'm going to try to matchy it. So I know that this is in the middle. Okay, so the first thing that we did was, oh, look how I did this one too. I did this as a flip out. Okay, and let's see. So I know, okay, we opened this first page. We have this, and we have this. Okay. All right. So far, so good. And then on the second page of the story, we have this green paper. We want to do it like this, or we want to do it like this. I kind of like this header showing. Okay, I think that's how I'm going to do that. Okay, and then we have this one and the manila paper. Got it. And then we have this. Wait, yeah, this. And then this one. Got that one and that. Yeah, that one and that one. Well, I messed up somewhere along the way. Let's see. Y'all do it with me. Okay, we've got that first page, and then the small paper pack page, and that, and the ledger. Okay, the small paper pack, that, and the ledger went here. Yes. Okay. Then we have the next page of the story, and then we have, where's my manila paper? It's way back here. Okay, hold on. Then I have the manila paper, and I have this paper. Still feel like I'm doing it wrong for some reason. It's okay, we'll catch up. Okay, and then I have the story, the last page, last double page of the storybook. Okay, see how my voice gets quieter when I'm concentrating? Isn't that crazy? Okay, then I have my typing test in that middle, and then we have the signature C chart is the signature. I think that's correct. Now see, again, it's stacked. That's what I call it. If creators, if you guys are watching that, correct me if I'm wrong. I just call it where the pages actually stack. So I'm going to do that off camera because that's going to require a little bit of concentration. Again, we've talked about this. Can't concentrate and chat at the same time. Okay, so those two signatures are matchy. That's okay. It's going to be this signature. I'm going to go find some papers, and I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to whimsy this signature up a little bit. Okay, y'all, we whimsied. We whimsied a little bit. I'm sorry I didn't bring y'all along, but I just get to making and I forget the camera's not on. But anyway, look, I added some pages. Let's start with the pages that I added. let's see. So I went and added the at the beach page. Look, I already, nope, that is not folded correctly. Here's the fold. I did not add any bolstering to this page, okay? I probably should have, but I didn't. Anyway, this is straight out of a Richard Scarry book. If you don't recognize the illustrations, they are Richard Scarry. So that is At the Beach. And I went ahead and did some more whimsy, and I guess. So I added page ruffles. This is my fabric washi. Wanted to add that just texture. And then I did some pockets on this blank spot. This is out of this is Corinne Malvern. That's her illustrations here. Let me show you the book, A Day at the Seashore. Isn't this lovely? This is a brand new book. I've had it for a while. It was going to be my first summer journal, but when I saw these vintage about the seashore, I wanted to do these instead. Anyway, I am using illustrations from this book to add, and we'll get more into that once we start decorating pages. But I wanted to do these two for little pockets. Added some trim here and here. Here's another of the Richard Scarry. That's the other side of the At the Beach story. So loved it. Now what I did was here, just to let you know, if you ever want or need your pages to be a certain length, and again, this is not going to be for the creators who have been doing this for a long time. This is going to be for the newbies out there. But I want to tell y'all, because I didn't know this. It just didn't come naturally to me. Anytime you need your pages to be a certain length and they aren't, they're shorter than they need to be, just go and glue some scrapbook paper to them. Or whatever paper you have. It's as simple as that. Now, I could have sewn this. I could have very easily sewn this to it. It's called Frankenpaper. The first person that I saw mention Frankenpaper was Meg at Chasing Retro, but it's done a lot on here. I just glued this one. That's all I did. I just glued it together so I could make this a certain width. And the reason that I did that is because when I folded the page, I didn't want the page to fold in a weird spot. I wanted to capture all of these illustrations. I didn't want it to cut the beach chair off, or the little seashell rabbit here. I wanted it to just flow like that. So that's why I did it like that. Okay, for those of you who don't know, because again, I didn't know. I just didn't think in those terms. There's that one. There's that one. I added a popcorn bag, so we'll decorate that up. Here's the other. This is out of a Little Golden Book dictionary. The beach, the boat here. We'll do some extra stuff to that page once we get to decorating. And that's it. Oh, and I added some trims on this side too. You can see here and here. My trims, I'm going to stay with the red, white, and blue. I think that's what it's playing out to be. Okay, one other thing that we're going to do, and then I'm going to let you go. We're going to add some rickrack, okay? If you don't know, I love rickrack. I love rickrack. I do. So what I was thinking about is putting some rickrack on this, but I don't, nope, changed my mind on that one. Oh, let's do it on this one. Just adds a little bit. Let's break that up there. Okay, now let me tell you something about this particular rickrack color too. This color is called Yale. And it's like a brighter blue. Now, I'm not saying that nowhere else sells it. So let me preface what I'm fixing to tell you. I don't know. The only place I can tell you that I have been able to find it is Joann's. So I went the other day and I bought all 5 packets that they had on the shelf because I love this color so much. Now, also, if you don't know, when you cut rickrack or different trims and things that tend to fray, you see how that frayed? you can do one of two things. They have a product called Fray Check, I believe. I don't have any. I've never seen it. Never look for it. I just hear people talk about it. You can, I guess it's a spray or some kind of liquid maybe that you put on there, and it kind of holds it together. You can take a lighter, and now be careful with it, because when you burn the ends, you can turn it very dark. So it just takes like just a little bit. And this is just what I do. I will, because it's melty, right? I just take and tap it down on the ends. See how that turned darker? Yeah, some of it did. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, we're going to take this page out real quick, and then I'm going to let you go. This has been a longer one, huh, guys? But fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I am having fun learning how to kind of put this process video type series together. So I appreciate you guys so much for coming along. I'm going to put this little frayed part on the bottom. It just gives it a little bit of, just a little extra. Let's move it down a little bit. And if I have to trim it from the bottom, I'll trim it from the bottom. Yes, I will. And then that, I think that's going to be that, guys. Because this is a wavy pattern, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this series. I really appreciate it. You really don't know how much I appreciate it, because I can't articulate how fun this is for me. But you know what I always say, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I've drawn it out. I hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I'm having walking through this series of my summer journals with you guys. Thanks, and we'll chat soon. Bye.